What's good, y'all? Welcome back to brand new reaction. This time, good the latest issue number 34 of Venom. We back. Another blood hunt tie-in. I have my water. My voice is back to normal, so I'm not sick anymore. So hopefully there won't be any issues, and I won't feel like I'm actually dying by the end of this with Venom talking. Hopefully, we shall see. I know you. I've seen your face. Well, that's just fascinating. I heard you telling the other alien that you found everything about everything the Venom symbiote has done, and I assumed that was a conversation. But you experienced it, didn't you, Daniel? You saw it, you felt it. What he did to me. Would you like to hear it from my side? Next page. Oh, is this the priest? Is this the priest while Eddie was praying for Peter's downfall and got Venom? Years ago. I didn't learn what your father was until later, after the unpleasantries. At the time, I didn't see the alien, only the man, a dangerous man, certainly a man of violence, but human all the same. So I thought. They met in Venom 150. They did? He was troubled. He returned to a relationship, he said. I got the impression his other half was a controlling influence, compelling him, directing him against his better nature. Everything he said was a red flag. Even so, I never pushed. I never said, whoever this is, get away from them. Pack your bags, leave, run. But given time, I probably would have. And the alien knew that. So that was the last. So that was the last I saw of your father. Next page. For about half an hour, until he came back. Later, after Venom broke 3 of my ribs, fractured my hip, and gave me a tumor I kept until I died. He came to the hospital to confess. The symbiote, not Eddie Brock. He told me he wanted to do good. He offered me protection. How'd that go? Next page. Not so well. I'd only just gotten out of the hospital. I was walking, limping back to my parish. The sun had only just set. Had I made to holy ground, well, who knows? But I wasn't on holy ground. I wasn't wearing my cross. I didn't pick up a slice of garlic pepperoni pizza or a bottle of water to bless. I was in the wrong place at the wrong time, with no defenses, save for the protection of Venom. But Venom never came. And when I rose again after they drained me for my substance and turned me for fun. Next, which I guess this dude got turned into a vampire. I had a new ministry, a new calling, a new vocation. Look at you, cast out from human society. Even your friends have no time for you. Like so many others, and only a child. What good could permit such a thing? But I have good news. God may have abandoned you, but my master has not. And there is a new society being built in the comforting darkness that will welcome you with open arms. Don't be afraid, son. The pain only lasts for a second. Just gonna try and turn him. Leave Preist's grave. The pain can last for centuries. As long as a thrall lasts, we live. We live together. Around. One like this, with a deep need for a symbiote, makes a wonderful lore. Perfect beat. Other symbiotes will investigate the call soon enough, making up reasons in their mind. You feel it. How sweet. You feel for him. How sweet. Don't worry what's left of his mind. Can't remember a physical condition before the endless pain. And pain is a matter of scale, like life, like death. Ha 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 ha! Can you truly know pain if you never know anything else? Doesn't pain become nothingness? And if you cannot know death, are you truly alive, or something greater? I survived ground zero of a supernova. You know, even the only witness, me. Enough that I could be marrowed on the backwater world. But I could wait, even when the primitives here froze me in stasis. I knew my moment would come. For I am smothered something greater than merely alive. I am the captive. I am forever. Ha! Next page. Good to know Venom hasn't talked. Man, this was the issue that happened last one, because otherwise I would have had a lot easier time with voice that Venom barely talked. And sure enough, the moment came. The little vampires of this world release me and their galactic brother to kill you, symbiote you, and your kind. All of this is for you. They see you, a symbiote instead of a parasite, a thing of alien iture, if I'm saying it right, instead of a nice, safe blood they can drink. And they think you're a competition. It's sweet how hard they try to be scary. But they just can't understand the scale I exist on. You're just prey. But so are they. So their planet, so is their sun. I just have to grow strong enough and take a bite. So now he's gonna eat Venom. You hurt me. You raised a hand against me. How did you find the will to? Of course. My symbiote. Mine. Isn't that nice, Prey? Your dead host is still somewhere in this remained. He must love you very much. No. Next page. No, it was never love. It was need. The need for strength, for a weapon to strike back against the world. And finally, now that he is dead and I am dying, I can feel sympathy for that. As I flow over him, the pain is everywhere. It burns like venom. There's nothing in him to feed on, no chemicals to sustain me, not even a mind, just a howling core of yearning. Lee's last thought was that he needed the symbiote to live. Perhaps mine will be. Come on then, feed on this. Bite me. Yes, that generally is how it works. Not just a bite, though. I'm afraid I have to drain you past the point of human death until a vampiric enzymes goes to work on your corpse. Generally, that's around 4 pints, but you're small, so I'll leave it at 3. I'm watching my weight. Ah, get off me! You don't want to do this. I'm not just another homeless kid for you to snack on. I've got... Yes, you've got connections. Powerful connections. Symbiote connections. And where are we? And where are they now? Where the sun doesn't shine? Next page. Oh, the lad gets in there. Ah! Tainted! This blood is tainted! Yeah, that's where the symbiote connection are. In my blood. I'm half symbiote, creep. It must have been like drinking motor oil. But if you need a minute here, take a seat. I got the wooden stake. Disgusting, filthy. You You can't be unsafe. You're unclean, inside and out. Even the vampire nation won't have you. Too badass for the vampires. Nice. Guess what, father? Ha! You fight like a priest. Next page. Offering yourself in supplications to your deity. I'm charmed, and I should be afraid. Why am I not afraid? Why am I not afraid? Take a bite. Choke on us. Is that you, Lee, speaking in my voice? I think not. I think your life will slip down my throat as smooth as... What? Ah! Next page. No page spread. What? What is this? This fleshing, my own flesh feeding on me. What is its name? And all at once I know the only thing Lee ever gifted me. Pain. The captive. The captive is the ultimate apex predator. He lived through an exploding star. I know how bad pain can get. He does not know. He does not. And now the captive can't feed on me without feeding on its own lore, made of its own energies. It creates a feedback in him, a short circuit. Am I the first symbiote in history to try this tactic, the first to endure this pain? Is this how my ancestors survived? What's wrong? Take, eat. This is how we fight. We fought back. Then we just start fisting him. This is my body. This is my venom. A short circuit, a captive own life energy erupted from him. Is he dying? Can he die? Bravo. Who? Oh, great, Murdius again. Didn't you die? Who else? Mr. Price, a question. Do you want a sick and a dying symbiote to bond with, or a fresh, ageless symbiote matter? Lee. Once I abandoned him for something better. Perhaps this is poetic justice. Poetic justice? Well, it's irony, certainly. I thought we'd meet again. I'd be bonding with you. You don't recognize me? No. Next page. Well, we've both changed. I should have known. I'm the one who helped change you. Not quite into what I wanted, but well, even someone as long-lived as me can't predict these things. Who are you? Once we knew each other very well. This was a few shows, I don't even pronounce that, ago for me. Still, I give you a clue. I was once a king on a throne, but now that my throne is absent. The absent throne. What Daniel's searching for. So you finally won. Daniel is dead. I'm going to die here. More than likely, that's why I'm taking Lee a consolation prize as a plan B. Well, he won't give me the Venom world you would have, but our little zombie will give me something close. As payment, a little knowledge, a final bit of stimulus to respond to. Daniel's alive, and Eddie, your Eddie, is coming back. And then the war begins. Da-na-na. To be continued in Venom War. Cool. So we're getting a Venom event next. Venom War. Cool. Alright, and that is the end of the issue, ladies and gentlemen. Overall, fantastic issue, man. I've been loving the artwork for these two miniseries, man. Like, I love the way the artist draws Venom in, like, this zombified state, man, in, like, zombie Venom form. It looks really fucking good. That was definitely the best part of the issue. But yeah, man. Anyway, guys, overall, I'm giving this issue a 9 out of 10, guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like if you did, subscribe if you're new. Follow me so you feel like it. Link, subscribe below. And as always, come back for more. See you guys next time. She's